Alright. Welcome to Spielberg, Austria for round 6 of Chair 6 of Moose Racing League. And as usual, we are me and the one and only Mr. Dutchman. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing very good. How about you?
I'm doing alright. So today we got Austria, round 6, Chair 6. It's gonna be a lot of fun. What do you expect the most, sir?
What do I expect? I expect a lot of hard racing
Yeah.
and probably a lot of incidents, given the shortness of this track
Yeah, I'm
and
sure.
the fastness of it.
Yeah, what you said, like this track is short, very short, and only have 10 corner, which means you gotta be committing and have a lot of commitment for every single one of them to be able to have a great lap time. Speaking of track, let's get it out. 4.3 kilometer, 2.6 miles, which is 10 turn, 3 days zone. You can overtake whenever you want. The straight is enough, but the track is short enough to be able to give us a close racing for everybody to be next to each other along this train. I hope. Even in tier 6, I'm expecting a clean racing. So I think we're gonna be great, and I think we're gonna look very awesome. So that's gonna be interesting to see as well.
Yeah, and I also want to give a shout out to Parks for a 4-month subscription to the MRL pit crew. He's saying, "Let's have a huge day, everyone," and we'll definitely be looking forward to this day.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Pugs, for this submission for 4 months again. Thank you. Appreciate that. So let's see what we are at right now in terms of the race and how things are going so far. So let me check real quick if my data is in the background is running or not. It doesn't look like it's running, which is concerning. So because I need it to run in order to get the data automatically. I don't want to do it once, twice, one or triple time. Okay, let me check real quick that. Where is it? I guess it's one sleeping. Anyway, let me close it and open it again because I need that to be open. So in speaking of while things are running in the background, what do we get? So track race notch real quick. So as I said, this is gonna be mainly a short of 4.3 kilometer, 36 laps, gonna be for 50% of the race. 10 turns, 3 their zone, and like I said, it's going to be a close racing. We can have some rain, but for the quali, I think it's going to be maybe dry, and we will see that more and see how things really gonna fold out. In term of standing, so let's look real quick and see the team standing and all of those things. So team standing, we got Alfa Romeo on top, dominating everybody, I will assume. So with the Welshy far ahead, we got Mercedes, McLaren, Ferrari, Alpine, Williams, Aston Martin, Red Bull Racing, Ace and Alpha Tauri. In terms of the driver standing, on the other hand, is still Welshy being right up there and having his race like nobody is business, doing really great, and we really hope that he's gonna keep doing that, as well as NateW. Make sure move to tier 5. Dido, NateOG, Michigan Fan, Ghost Rider, Lee Bloomer, Bugata, Jamerson, Matt, and Pugs. So, and start 11 as well. So we're gonna move to the Kali real quick and start watching people having this setting up their lap. So let's go with that.
Yeah, just an interesting little statistic
Yes,
I just saw on the stream there was that Welshy has basically 99% of the points for Alfa Romeo this season.
Wow,
With him being on 90 and Alfa Romeo being on 91.
that's interesting, to be honest.
And he also set the fastest lap on a medium compounded tire.
105 too.
Yeah, so he's feeling himself this weekend.
That I agree with that. So, who else is on a lap? Scorpion Junior is on a lap. Lee Bloomer is on a lap, about to finish his lap. So let's see what Lee Bloomer can do about it. I'm gonna let you go with that, and still wondering why my data are not coming in. So for 2007 80, 192, 161, 168. So let's see this one. Option. 2780. 2780, 192 is 162. Ah, yeah, I need to change that. It is 145. Alright, looks like I figured it out, so let's see. The thing's gonna start showing up on that now that it's fixed. I'm sorry guys, I'm just making sure that my racing tool is getting the data for the race, so I'm gonna leave you with who is on a lap real quick. Jay Morrison finishing a lap. Let's see what he can put down. Starting now. Yes, it's connecting. Oh, what are you saying? Connecting and disconnecting. Something.
Yeah, Jay Morrison just finishing his lap, putting him in P5. He did have a little bit of traffic in that lap, so there's still a little bit more to come from him, I think.
Yeah, I would assume so as well. So 145. So far so good. Ooh, 145. Okay. Let me see my game settings real quick. So, because I need this to be telemetry settings. Real quick. Yes, this is maybe the wrong one. So let me check real quick. Okay. I think this is fine. I just can't figure out why it's different. Okay. Well, I need to figure out that later on because now I don't know why the data are not coming in. That is weird. Anyway, can't do that now while I'm still racing. So let's keep doing that. Anywho, fuck, nothing is coming on my end. Check it. Anyway, if this is not working, so I'm just gonna remove this and just use this telemetry and call it a day. Alright, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm sorry guys, but as you can tell, I'm struggling here. 145. Okay, let me just put that real quick. 145 it is, and 2780.
Okay, so Homer just improved up to 3rd position with a amazing lap.
Oh.
He's just 2/10 away from Welshy, who set that time on the mediums.
Wow. Well, Welshy is showing that he is just on himself today. Yep. So according to Welshy, the race gonna start on wet, which is gonna be interesting. Somebody went around, I assume. Alright, so
as Michigan fan.
Yep, 151. I think the pole position should be a high 104. I assume.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Let me see
around
what NateOG can pull around here, because he was one of the P2 last race at Brazil. So let's see what type of time he is putting. He's saying purple sector too, but let me doubt about it, and let's see what's he gonna do now. Homer retired from the session. Okay, Homer, well done. And because the line 1059 is gonna put him in P8. But Homer in P4 retired, which is weird to see, but not bad at all.
Yeah, maybe he just thought he couldn't improve anymore.
Yeah, I took off the overlays because I need to check them out, but I don't want to ruin everything, so I just leave them off for today. I may have it off today, so sorry about that, guys. Let me just turn them off completely so you don't have to worry about it. So faster sector, you off, weather is off, penalty is off. So we're gonna go hold school today. No overlays and just focus on the racing, I guess. So. Alright, things should be looking better now. So Zozo 105 flat. Wow. Alright, Zozo. Matt is on a lap. No bugs. Start 11.
Welshy is about to smash that time of Zozo coming into the final 2 corners here.
With 4/10 of his own time, we should put him in the 104. This without any issue. He is not invalidated so far, so good. 104.6. Wow, that's a tier 5 time, to be honest.
That's faster than my TT. I know I say this every week, but
yeah, D Master said McLaren 112 not happening now. Maybe the last run for them. We'll see.
Well, we'll still take a 2-3. We'll still take a double podium. So.
All right. You know, McLaren always have a good qualification. They always 1 or 2 or 2 or 3. But the thing is, when the race starts, they're gonna just ban it most of the time. So, that's where they need to improve. To be honest, Zozo and Michigan fan, especially Zozo. Last race, he was the pole as well, but he got into some spinning and was at least at the end, I guess, P5 or P6. But yeah, he definitely had the pace, want to at least win it, but we'll see what he can do really.
Yeah,
so
I saw in the race notes that he finished 10th, I believe, and Michigan fan was 6th, I believe.
Oh, okay.
So that does seem to be a recurring theme of McLaren having a good qualifying. Just a bad race.
Yeah, that may be the case because NateOG now showing that he's P2 now. Let's see what Lee Bloomer can do. He's about to finish sector 2. Let's see how up he is or high or he is not improving. So maybe he's abandoning his lap. Okay, let's see somebody else. Scorpion Junior. Who is about Alpine? I think it's the Alpine of Dido maybe. Yep. Dido crosses the line, turned 1.5 flat to P4. That wasn't bad, huh?
That was a great lap.
That was a great lap, top 5 in it. So we had 6 minutes to go, and a lot of things can happen. The other bugs crossing the line or starting a lap, maybe crossing the line for 106.6. So didn't improve much. And the other, we got this guy is a reserve. I think it's gonna be his first race in Moose Racing League. Let's give him some love. Cobb K starting his lap. He is P13 now. It's a 105.9. Let's see what he can do. So he's 1/10 up on his own time, going to after sector 1. 33 full to the middle and trying to go full throttle here and try to see if he can gain some more time in sector 2. Nice.
He was a little bit wide off of the hairpin though.
Yeah.
He took turn 4 here pretty nicely.
And
flying it in here to 5 and 6.
Yep.
Uses all the road. Looks pretty good so far.
He's still almost 2/10 of his own time. So let's see if he improved the last sector. Maybe it's where he lost so much of time. But this gonna put him around P9, inside the P10 for sure, if he keep it up like this. So about to cross the line, 105.7, P10 exactly. That's a great prediction I had there.
Yeah, and at the top end of the table, it's actually quite close as well. I mean, we got Welshy 3/10 ahead of everybody, which is a mile on the circuit.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
From 2 to 5, it's all within a 10th.
But you know, the most difficult thing here is to put the lap together. You can go like high, but putting everything together over a lap, that's the hardest thing to do. And D-Master, yes, because Zozo is quick. He's really quick. One lap pace, he's quick. No, like nobody business. The thing is consistency. He can keep it on track. He can smash literally tier 6 with him and Welshy. But the thing is, why he's in tier 6, I think was most likely of his inconsistency and spinning most of the time. So Welshy is starting his final lap. He want to improve again, I think. Let's see what he can do. Turn 1 wide and nice.
Yeah, he took a lot of speed out of turn 1, and it's
Indeed.
gonna help him all the way down this straight.
Yep.
See what his expected time.
Wow, 16 flat.
Half a tenth up.
Yeah.
Ooh, but he invalidates on the-
Invalidated, yep. He cut too much as he can, so it should not be good for him. So Lee Bloomer, sector 2. Let's see what he can do. Either Alpha Tori of somebody who's about to finish the lap, or he's on a out lap. So let's keep with Lee Bloomer, who's about to finish sector 2.
Yeah, he's just barely up on his own time, as he's now out of sector 2. 2/10 up,
tenths up
in
his
2
own
tenths
time.
in the
Wow.
middle sector.
That's gonna still
So,
put him P6 at the best. He need 5 tenths or 4 tenths more to get into the top 5. Let's see the last sector what he can do. Crossing almost the line, last corner turn it 104, 105.4. So P6. He improved, but
yeah.
the top 5 are quick, to be honest. These top 5 guys, it's gonna be tough for anybody to get inside that.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be Welshy, the top 5, and the rest.
Yep, exactly. And whoever get in there too. Scorpion Junior gets the Red Bull in P5. Nice too. He's like Zozo 1.2 all the well. He is good on one pace, but keep it on track and no spinning. That's his issue as well. He's like me, I guess, at some point. So yeah, I think the pole position is gonna be maximum 104.5. I don't think we're gonna go lower than that. If they do, I will be surprised. Yeah. So 1 minute 50 seconds to go. Okay, who is the Ferrari? I think there's a Ferrari. I didn't give love so far. Nobody's on a lap. The Ferrari, the Alpha Tori abandoned his lap, I think. But he's still on lap. Okay. And Welshy, like I said, 104.5. That's gonna be the best time. No, but I don't think it's gonna be lower than that. Speaking of which, 4 tenths up, everybody, head and shoulder away. You think we're gonna get max out of safety car by lap 20, D-Master? What do you think, Dutchman?
I mean, lap 20 is yeah, it could happen. It could happen.
Yeah.
It all depends on how much respect the other drivers are giving each other.
But I think K6 has been really good lately in terms of safety car, to be honest. So I don't think we're gonna get max safety car. We may get 1, 2, 3, but not 5.
Ooh, Park's putting it in P5.
Oh, Pugs. Okay, Alpine 105 flat too. Damn. I don't like seeing Alpine doing good because they are leading the championship. That's crazy. Yes, kiss my axe. The time where she is putting it a tier 4 time. I agree with that. Even me, I don't think I can put that time. 104.5. That's insane. Oh boy.
Yeah, Welshy's on another level this season.
Yep, he is. The thing is, he didn't race last season, but 2 seasons ago we were in the same tier 5. So the fact that he been moved to tier 6 is just mind blowing, to be honest.
He has literally just Max Verstappen this whole season.
Yeah, to be honest. So the only one who can beat him is Zozo right now, but he was down on his time after sector 1. Let's see if he can catch up. He got a little bit of traffic ahead of him of the Ferrari. Let's hope Ferrari gonna be out of the way and won't impede him. Yes, he did. Good for him.
So nicely to the left there.
Yep. He is 90 almost. Yeah, he's not improving that much. So I don't think he will be maybe he can get the P2 and have the right to start next to Welshy, but nobody gonna be able to get Welshy, to be honest.
No, I don't think anybody's gonna be moving past Welshy.
Yep.
The only way I see
104.8. Yep.
The only way I see Welshy not winning this race is by him having a terrible first lap and
Yeah, but you know,
if he has a clean lap, I think he might just drive away just like Max does in real life.
the funny thing is we're gonna have a wet race. At least the beginning of the race is gonna be wet, so that can be for everybody to grab out there. To be honest, you never know.
Yeah, you've got a good point there. In the wet, it's always a little bit more tricky.
Yeah, and I think depending on because I think here that people are gonna almost run the same wings, maybe 1 or 2 click a difference, but you never know. Hey Edge, how you doing? Thank you, mate. Yes, Dimas, you were correct on that poll time. Well, Welshy, your time is like almost like a tier 4 time, so that was wild as a time. Fuck it. But hey, let's go a rundown real quick. While my sync getting ready, do you want to go and get a rundown, Judgment?
Yeah, sure. We've got Welshy on pole with a 104.5, and then Sozo joining him on the front row, just 3 tenths behind him. Or just 3 tenths, that's actually quite a lot around this circuit. Then we got Nathan in P3, Dido in P4, Pox in P5, so a nice qualifying result for Alpine there. Scorpion in P6 in the Red Bull, Michigan Fan in McLaren in P7, Cop K in P8, Bloomer in P9, and Homer in P10. Then Jay Morrison in 11th, Quick Tongue in 12th, NateOG in 13th, Star 11 in 14th, Master James in 15th, and the time's up.
Yep, yes sir. But we still fine. We get Bugola after that, and after that we get Viper Swipes and Stickman and Matt P19 and Gosula had a Caliban, so he won't be doing it. But we had a wet race waiting for us, guys. That's gonna be interesting.
And it's not even slightly wet, it's just full wet. It's
yeah.
pouring down in here.
It's pouring down in there. That is correct. So that is correct.
I might have to look for my umbrella here.
Yeah, you may need to do that. You may need really to do that because it's gonna be spicy, to be honest. It's gonna be really something.
I'm happy I have my hood up, otherwise my hair will get wet.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, I agree with that. So we're thinking rain race in half of the chair today. Oh boy, don't say that, Midnight. I don't want to see in rain.
I would love to see some rain. I have not driven in the rain on my wheel yet.
Alright,
so
4, 3, 2, 1, and blast off. And away we go. We got Welshy right behind him. Oh, NateWS got a great run, and Zozo's contact between them. Oh boy, but everybody is good at the back. Some Williams, NateOG getting into contact. I'm sure people get damaged, and Welshy just get away with it. It's virtual safety car. Whoo! All right, guys, that wasn't that bad. Who get damaged?
You know what? It wasn't the greatest turn 1, but it also wasn't the worst. Only 3 people got really caught up in it. It looked like Scorpion got tapped from behind and spun and took both of the horses with him.
Yep, and NateOG doesn't have wings, so Williams guy, so he's gonna have to pit as soon as possible. So yeah, the first virtual safety car on this wet condition gonna be spicy. Alright guys, let me turn now everything I need to turn on. Everybody is on a intermediate tire, that makes sense. So telemetry is on, lap data disabled, no need to. Full track, gap into the road. Okay, so the biggest winner we get so far. So we're back on green, but our biggest winner is Parks with 2 points, Jamerson 2 points, Monster James 4 points. Some people are gonna have to dive into the pit, and nobody is close enough. So who is in the pit? We got Homer, who got damaged, I think, presume.
Yeah, I would think so too. But we also have Jay Morrison and Dido going side by side into turn 1. Still going side by side. They made it side by side all the way through turn 1. This is absolutely beautiful racing by these two.
Yes, sir.
Who's gonna get ahead after the hairpin?
Dido is ahead. Jameson go to the inside. They have the contact.
Oy.
And he's around. Nobody is around. They managed to keep going. But Jameson managed to stay ahead a bit. Now Dido gonna try to be back at him as fast as possible. Like you said, that's the Alpine and Williams fighting the P1 and P2 Constructor Championship fighting right now. So that's what happened to Jameson? Oh boy. He lost it.
Don't
And he killed Matt.
Oh!
Jay Morrison, that was an unsafe run, to be honest. That was an unsafe run, and he's out. First safety car. Lee Bloomer.
And Bloomer gets a 5-second penalty. Oh, still unlucky.
So unlucky indeed. What happened to Scorpion Jr.? He's keep running. Scorpion Jr. drive-through penalty, speeding on the safety car. Oh boy. Alright guys, that's a good start of starting things. Everybody getting penalty left and right, and the first entanglement was between Jay Morrison, who went wide I think there, went to the gravel and lost it at the exit of turn 4, went to the wall and come back and safely to the pitch, which gave Matt, who been having a really bad season in terms of luck, Liberum a 5-second penalty as well. Oh boy.
Yeah, and Zozo pitted for a wing change, so I don't know where he picked up that damage from, but
it may be possible.
He's now sitting in 12th.
Oh, so you got a Red Bull try to stack up and get some position out, so a little bit of damage. We are already down of 2 driver and now have 18 driver only, so Alpha Tori of Matt and the Williams of James are already out. That's painful to see.
Yeah, that's really painful, especially since it was such an unsafe rejoin from Jay Morrison and Matt. There was nothing he could do.
No, that's all on Jameson, to be honest. He's my teammate, but that's all on him. You cannot rejoin backward right away when you can spin. Try to check the map at least and see if there's a car coming. But I can understand right now, as Kismayak said, DM of Giant fan must be ringing.
Yeah.
And I feel for Matt, to be honest, because we've been racing a long time ago in Tier 5 and he doesn't have a good luck, to be honest. He's a guy who worst luck I ever know, to be honest, and he's just cannot have a good luck.
Yeah, but sometimes you make your own luck, but in this case it wasn't.
There's nothing you can do because
yeah,
it was too fast, and I don't know if he could get at least a time to react or try to move out, but I don't think he did have enough time to do so.
I don't know who Joshua is in chat, but he just said, I think it's Matt's fault for being on track.
Yeah, exactly.
I agree
with you. Matt shouldn't be on track. He should have just, let it go. But nah, yeah, that must be painful for Jerry Morrison, to be honest. You do like 2 or 3 laps and you're already out after a whole week of practice. That's painful.
Yeah, it was just a little bit of what's the right word for it? He was just too hasty, trying to get back on track, trying to get back in the race.
That is true, and it's wet, so you gotta be more cautious than ever.
Yeah, but what this does give our drivers is a chance to feel out the grip.
Yes, sir. So Miguel now get it back. Scorpion Jr. get a drive through. I don't know if he is trying to serve it, but he's all the way back, and I think safety car gonna go one more lap. If he doesn't catch up, safety car gonna go green either way. So he better catch up.
He didn't try to serve it. He just spun on the hairpin.
Oh, he does spun. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, because you cannot serve it on the safety car anyway. So you might as well wait until safety car goes green before try to serve it. So 24 people are watching, and I would love some, like button. Go hit the like button, guys, and give us some love.
Yeah, we got 22 people watching and only 8 likes. We can do better than that.
We can do better than that. That is for sure. I agree with Mr. Dashman. Sir, why are you drinking? So let's have a drink as well, and just waiting for everybody to come back.
Yeah, it's good to rehydrate yourself during these periods where nothing really happens.
I agree with that, because you're gonna be talking and talking and talking. Pat the Rock, how you doing, fella? Mr. Tier 2 commentating today and NA commentating. Matt, don't give up, Matt. I know it's tough. Please don't give up, man. I know it's been a rough season and rough luck for you, especially. Like, I don't know. Do you have a curse on you or something like that? Because this is not normal, to be honest. I feel for you. I really feel for you. So, safety car is on this lap.
Yeah, Matt, I know how you feel. I've been there as well, racing on controller for half the season. Now finally getting my wheel, so I know how you feel. Things will get better.
Yep, and do you know what? Who is on P2 is the older man, the one and only Mr. Pugs. Out of nowhere, without nobody noticing, he was able to avoid all the shenanigans, and now he put himself in P2 and is ready to try to stick with Welshy, which not gonna be easy thing to do, to be honest.
No, I think he's gonna be looking in his mirrors more towards Michigan fan, but
that
we're getting ready for this restart now.
And yep, Welshy is gone, so let's go. Everybody had a decent gap. Nobody is close enough, I don't think so, except Nathanws. And Welshy is already a second out of Pugs. Wow. That's a whole lot of restart. No diving, guys. No more diving. No Scooby diving. And just keep it. So the Aston Martin of Ghost Rider is kind of slow. He's like almost 2 seconds out of his quick tongue. He had a moment maybe, or he's just taking it easy because he doesn't want to spin it right now. Because now he just keep it on track.
Yeah, I think he has a dry setup on, which is really making him struggle in the wet.
Yeah.
And maybe Pagoda is gonna take a little bit of it's gonna take P8 from him, but no, Pagoda chooses to sit behind.
He's gonna try to, but we got Dido all over the back of NateOG, going to the side by side on this sector too, but nobody made a contact. So far so good. Dido gonna have this position, man, and somebody is around. Scorpion Jr. is around again, and we do not have anything, so I hope he should be able to keep going. Yep, he's going back, so he's fine. Dido. And there's a guy which is Cup K, the Alfa Romeo, so far having a great race. So Pugs and Dido from Alpine are having a great race, the same as Welshy and Cup K from Alfa Romeo. People are having great race. Like Alpine having a great race is not good for the championship. So let's keep it that way. And Dido now is all over the back of Cup K. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, after that little incident we had, everybody is pretty well behaved.
Yes,
sir. I just watched Zozo almost spin it into the hairpin.
Yep, and finally Pagoda make a move on Ghost Rider, who was losing 2 seconds, and now Homer is trying to have his way inside turn 4, little bit of contact. They're still going banging wheels, but Homer can get that position. Ghost Rider is super slow on this wet. Maybe have a dry setup.
Yeah, but that was really late on the brakes from Homer. Amazing he could get that stopped.
Yep, that is sure. That is sure. Homer is showing a great pace on this track, which is lovely to see, to be honest. So Dido make a move on Cup K, and now he is P4 and try to put his hunt up to get to the Michigan fan if he can. So now everybody is pretty much gapped up. And that's what it is. Gonna have to wait. NateOG is trying to do a recovery drive and Viper swipe all over his back. And he gonna try to get to Zozo and the rest of the field, but he is struggling so far. But after his wing broke after turn 1, and Viper swipe go to the inside and makes the move done. Whoa, and he went wide. He tried to overtrack, rejoin on track safely, I assume, and he's back to behind NateOG again. He went too deep there.
Yeah, he went really deep, and NateOG basically had to stop on the racing circuit to avoid getting contact, which caused an accordion effect behind him.
Yeah.
So there may be some wing damage a little bit down the field.
Yep. Oh,
Homer
hey.
is side by side with Zozo,
Yep.
going into sector 3.
I think Homer must have a moment there because Homer was ahead of Zozo and now he passed Zozo now. Ooh, that's tight. That's tight. I don't like that. Whoa!
Oi, oi, oi.
Homer got collected the Williams of NateOG, which is not what you like to see. I hope Nate doesn't have a wing damage, to be honest.
Oh, he definitely has wing damage. He's
Somebody
lucky
had the
to
wing
still
damage.
even be in this.
Yeah, he
He's
lost
lucky
his
to still be in
end
this
play.
race.
Yeah, he lost his end play, to be honest. Homer, I guess, lost. Oh, Haas is around. Start 11 is around. And will she be able to come back? She come back safely. Nobody is behind her. And safety car number 2. With the Vito safety car, we got number 3. So maybe Dimas will be right and get a full out safety car before the lap 20.
Yeah, well, if we keep going at this rate, we're gonna get it before lap 15.
Yep, and this is a good chance for NateOG, who got his wing damage with Homer and will be able to pit and change his wing as well as start 11. But man, woo, that's a tough race so far for everybody. Because I guess at this point you gotta just need to stay out of the walls, and because that's what it is. Like, keep it clean and stay out of the wall. Otherwise, it's gonna be tough.
Yeah, if I have a wet race in tier 4, I'm definitely just gonna try and keep it on the road and
Yep.
try and stay out of any incidents.
Yep. Don't try to race anybody, because I think unless if you try to race, you're gonna be quick, but you have more chance to just Monster James retired. What's happened to him? Okay, let's see if you can see it from Monster James here. No, he's gone. Okay.
By where he was on the mini map, I expected him to be spinning out of turn 4.
Yeah, I assume
straight
that
into the
too.
wall.
Assuming that too, he must have spun out of that turn. So, did Nate pit or not? Nate did not pit. You think he can keep going with his broken wings? Okay, Nate.
I mean, if he's got the pace, then he should stay out.
Yep.
But a intact wing is always better than a broken wing. So.
That is, and it's a safety car, so you can, get a free stop basically.
Yeah.
And change your wings. To be honest, if he was a virtual safety car, yeah, but safety car, he should have gone in and just change his wings, call it a day, because that won't hurt much for him.
Yeah, exactly. Well, D-Master, since you're so good with the predictions today, what do you predict for us in tier 4?
Alright, the game was happening between Chelsea and Manchester City, and now Manchester City is 3-2 up. Okay. Alright, so what Dimas is saying, he will only lose 2 positions. I predict I will lag 5 times and you will cook up some points. Okay. Alright.
Well, I finished in the points in the provisional results for 2 races in a row, but due to some stupid actions from myself, I haven't got any points yet.
I saw that.
Yeah, so I'm definitely looking to change that this race.
And I hope this safety car is gonna make the race longer. I don't like that because it's gonna impeded my time in tier 5. Come on, boys. And they all pitting again. We can make the safety car longer and longer and longer.
Yeah,
but anyway,
just
what can I do?
Keep it clean from now on. Just keep it clean from now on, guys. We've got a schedule to hold to.
Yep, it work with. We need to get going like as soon as this is finished, and I'm sure I'm gonna be late and gonna make the all tier 5 boys waiting for me. I say more. Okay, all right. He say more than 5 lag from Dimas OG.
Cartman says 8 and DNF.
Oh boy.
D-Master is getting slaughtered here.
Man, I'm telling you, the social race we had with him was like that. So I will not be surprised if Cartman is right. So one more lap of safety car, which is nothing we can do about it. Oh boy.
Yeah. Well, it's one more lap of clean racing, I guess.
Yep, at least let's hope that. Yes, sir. Dear Master was like, yeah, if you have a social race with Dear Master or Zeech, you gotta be.
I mean,
yeah.
if his internet holds up, he's actually quite fast. So if his internet holds up, he's got quite a good chance of getting some good points.
He was fast in tier 6 or tier 5. Tier 5. Tier 4 is a different matter. There is like some really fast people there, to be honest. He's in the right tier because I don't see him out qualifying the people there. So I think just yes, I'm agree with that. Right now, Sniper Edge is faster than D-Master, to be honest, pace wise. So that's what
exactly D-Master. Yes.
Yes. So we will see now with your internet or whatever it is. We're gonna give the benefits of the doubt of Edge being faster than you. So safety car is in this lap. Finally, I could say. I guess Welshy gonna be gone as usual, and nobody will be able to catch up to him. So it's gonna be between Pogs, Michigan Fan Dido, and Cop K. I think Nathan is not bad as well. So let's see.
Yeah, I'm staying a little bit further back on the restart just to catch what happens at the back, because that's always spicy.
Jim, no rain. Jim, please, no rain. Rain is not something I wanna hear in tier 5. Alright, Pugs is behind him and everybody is gone. Oh, and there's a Cupcake who went wide there, came back without any issue, and now NateOG is all over his back.
Yeah, so do you want to make a deal? Your tier 5 is dry and then tier 4 is wet?
I'm taking that all day. I don't care about tier 4 as long as tier 5 is dry. Catman, stop your double bluffing. You're gonna say that and you're gonna be on pole today, so I don't. Why are you bluffing us like that? We know you're quick, so. Even Jim is quick. He's gonna be at least top 5. Like you're gonna be top 2. And Golden Drift, I'm not gonna talk about that guy. Alright, let's keep concentrated in tier 6.
Yeah, I just want to say Parks is holding on to that second place pretty damn well, and he's actually staying on the back of Welshy also pretty damn well.
Yep.
He's just over a second behind him.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Oh, and we have a yellow flag again. Oh no.
Oh! What happened?
I guess Viper Swipe spun, and Star 11 had nowhere to go and just drove into him.
Alright, safety car number 4. Nate,
D-Master is actually gonna get the prediction right of getting 5 safety cars before lap 20.
Yeah,
he actually got it spot on.
Yeah, at this point, I can't wait to get 5 safety car to just move on with it. But
same.
Nate pitted. Is Nate pitting? He need to pit. Yes.
As the Rosa says, he Viper swiped himself out.
Indeed, he might push himself out. That was a good one. That's the Rosa, the unlucky guy this season so far. Man, what time is it? It's 12. So there's like 30 minutes left, and how many laps to go? 22 laps.
Just over half the race.
Yeah. Oh boy. All right, Nate. Now you got your wings. Your tire should be good until the end. And yeah, try to catch up and have a clean race from here and out. I'm rooting for you, Nate. You can do it.
So the biggest winner since the start of the Grand Prix so far is Ghost Rider, gaining 11 spots since the start of the race.
Yep.
Bugoda has gained 9 positions, and Zozo has lost 6 days, I believe. Yeah.
Yep, Zozo was 6. Zozo lost 6. Bleed Bloom lost 4. Scorpion Jr. lost 8 position. So yeah, Michigan Fan, Pugs, they're doing alright. Dido get back his position, so he doesn't lose anything. Bogota 9 positions, so far so good.
But there might be another safety car. But would this be a good time to pit for some fresh inters and take them all the way
I
to
would
the end of the
have
race?
I would have done that. I would have done that, to be honest. I don't know why they do not did it, because now they at least have like 25 or 30% of tire wear, to be honest, right now, at least. So I would have assumed that you would be paid to get the fresh one, because maybe they're waiting for the last safety car. Maybe they think that they're gonna be another safety car and we can pit at that time. Which is
the problem with that is, if it doesn't come, then you've screwed up your strategy massively. You've done a Ferrari, and especially in Welshy's case, he's thrown away the race win, and Parks has then just thrown away a podium.
Yep.
But given the way the race has been going, I guess we are gonna get another safety car.
I'm pretty much sure that we're gonna have a last safety car before anything goes. So safety car in this lap, which is nice to see. Quickly, 2 laps and gone. Let's get back to the live scene and get ready to go.
Yeah,
Alright.
we're probably gonna get another lap of racing in before we get another safety car.
Yeah, I hope so, at least. Because so far the safety car restart being good and nice without no issue. So it's actually good to not.
It's usually the lap after it.
Yeah. So do we gonna have a dry race by the end of the race? Maybe these people are waiting for the dry race to put the slick.
That could be an option.
Yeah, because I can tell like the run is going slower and slower. So what happened in the back between NateOG and Scorpion Jr.?
I have no idea, but Welshy has bolted.
Yeah, that's okay. Nobody had a wing damage, so far so good. I just making sure. Michigan fan, Pugs, Dido, everybody is right. Begins until and Zozo. Yeah, Welshy is on his own today, so let's just keep the rest of the field and just watch them. I'm sorry, Welshy, but you are too fast to be require any love. So Homer get a 3-second penalty for stack limit. Cupcake, Alpine, and Alfa Romeo are dominating so far. So Homer spin it, or maybe. Oh! Unsafe rejoin from the Ghost Rider, and who get tapped by Homer while he was coming in, and he lost his wing. Poor guy. He went wide and tried to get back on track, but Homer did not let him any room, which he doesn't have to, and that's was the contact there, and Ghost Rider went to the wall. Alrighty.
Yeah, we could see a double podium for Alpine today, as Dido is chasing our Michigan fan in P3.
That is true.
Michigan fan just had a huge moment coming out of the second last corner.
He did have one. He did have that. So Dido is all over the back of Michigan fan and Pugs. Now they have like a 3-way battle for the 2 place for now, and even Cupcake is keeping up with them, and Nathan as well is a little bit far behind from them, but he is followed by a Quick Tongue right at his tail. He's been quiet so far, but Bugard are just having his race so far.
Yeah, Dido going a little bit wide out of on the hairpin, which gives Cupcake a chance to go through. He's now in 4th place, chasing our Michigan fan.
Yep.
But Dido diving down
down the
inside.
Little bit contact. Yeah. And Dido keep it stick. Well, I guess he gets to get Cupcake by surprise. Cupcake wasn't expecting that late dive from Dido, which surprised him and made work for him. So Ghost Rider is in the pit, but Quick Tongue spun again, and he's struggling to get back on track.
I mean, that's what happens when you spin. Your rear tires are overheating so much that any amount of power you put through them,
and
you're just gonna spin again. And it's really hard to get the car pointing straight at that moment in time. As Michigan fan is all over the back of Parks after he had a little slide out of the last corner. But he's managed to keep him behind so far.
That is true. Park is burning a little bit of his ERS, but still fine. So far, so good. And Dido a little bit falling behind, almost 2 seconds back from this top 2. But Pog's still flying on this wet. I didn't know he had that kind of pace on a wet track.
Yeah, Pox is just a rain master, it seems.
Oh, Scorpion Jr. again. Did we get last safety car maybe? Oh, no. Oh boy, he's struggling. He's really struggling on this wet condition. But he still keep going. Quick don't get his wing change. Ghost Rider as well. The Aston Martin at the back. NateOG finally in the point. And he is all over Bugoda. In the back of Bugoda. To try to fight for P9.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see who out of this top 5 is gonna pit first.
Yep.
Because nobody has done so. They're probably all waiting for that last safety car.
Yeah, but it's not happening.
It's not happening at the moment.
It's not happening.
You've got to make it. You've got to make a decision. Are you gonna pit now, take the pain, or wait it out and maybe not even pit for the whole race?
Yeah. I think we gotta have a moment there because he went from P9 to P all the way to P12, and now Nate, who is the one who had the freshest tire, I would assume. Yep, everybody pitted except the top 7, I would assume, and Bugoda.
Top 6.
Yeah, top 6, and Tivan because also like pitted like 2 laps before them, so it's almost in the same situation for them. Scorpion Jr. 2-time penalty, but now with NateOG with 5 laps only, he is charging up with these people with their old tire, and he is going now to P8. And his next.
We've got some great battling for P10 here.
Yeah, there are like 4 guys, 3 guys: Stickman, Blue Bloomer, Homer.
Yeah, they're all going very close to each other. This could actually turn out to be quite dangerous.
Yeah, that's too close.
Stickman is chasing some points. Bloomer is chasing P8, P9.
Yeah.
And he's really on the back of Homer. He really got it planted through that last corner there. Maybe looking up the inside of turn 1 here.
Nope,
no, he just hits behind. Good racing.
Smart choice.
A little bit of a moment for Homer there, which allows Bloomer to get alongside and past him on the straight.
Yeah, and no issue for there. But NateOG was 3 seconds behind Zozo, and now he about to pass him. This tire difference is just unworldly. He can break later if he want to and still make the Scorpion Jr. retire from the session, but he's retired on the track. Are you having a safety car?
Oh, Zozo is gone.
Zozo is gone. Safety car. Last safety car, I guess. Yep. Oh, we are. Did we maximize on safety car already? I think we did.
We might have done.
We may have done.
If that's the case, then it's gonna be really interesting with that top 6.
Maybe they were waiting for a dry track. Maybe they were waiting for a dry track, but so far nothing happening. He was right. The rain has eased off a little bit, but it's still not easing off enough to get dry within 15 laps. But they're gonna be pitting either way. But I don't think when they're gonna be pitting, because NateOG, who is on 7 laps intermediate, is like charging through the field and can choose his line however he like it. He now all over the back of Nathan WS. And after he passed Zozo, he is out. Like I said, the McLaren are really quick on overlap, but keep it on track is the most hardest. So now we got NateOG burning DRS. ERS, he doesn't have no DRS, but he cannot make the move done because Nathan W is flying as well. The only chance for him is just to brake later than him because he had the tire to do so.
Yeah, but Nate is not even going for a move. He didn't
even
and now, go in DRS down that straight.
And now it's done.
Nathan made a little bit of a mistake, went a little bit wide, and he got the position anyway.
Yep.
So now we can push on to that top 5, which is just 3 seconds ahead of him.
And he got the better tire out of everybody on top. They have like 20 laps all of intermediate. Wow. That's nice racing for Mr. NateOG. I'm really fan of this guy. I don't know if he's a kid or a guy, so I'm just gonna take a guy because last week I think I called him a kid, but I'm not sure how old he is, so I just call him this man, this dude.
I mean, basically the only chance for the top 5 to have any chance of a good result right now is to stay out until
it's dry.
The end of the race or a dry period.
They cannot. They have to pit. You cannot drive with only without
in a
pit
wet
stop.
in the wet you can, I believe.
You can?
If it's a dry race, you do indeed have to pit to change tire. But if it's a wet race, you can.
Okay, I'm going
do it
to
on
tell
one
you,
tire,
if
I
they do
believe.
not pit, nobody is gonna win it except NateOG. I'm just telling you now, because do you remember he was like 30 seconds behind? He is already now a second and a half right behind Cupcake.
Yeah.
If
he's
they
just so
don't
quick
pit,
on those new
if
enters.
they don't pit, they cannot keep with him.
Yeah,
Unless
well, we were talking about that. Dido made a move for P3, so he's now up into the podium place. This is a double podium for Alpine at the moment.
The tire won't make it. The tire, in terms, like Giant fans say, they won't make it for 36 laps. Because right now they are already around 60% of tire wear for most of them. And there's like almost 13 more laps to go. That's yeah.
If they are gonna try and make it to the end of the race, they need to go into tire saving mode, or maybe they already are.
But do you know what? The rain stopped it. So now it gives some.
Yeah.
It's a matter of when it's gonna stop. The race gonna be dry enough. But NateOG gonna pit the same time they're gonna pit as well, and he's gonna gain. He can make the move and pit for the same time as them.
As Cupcake tries to go around the outside of Michigan Fan into turn 4. This is going to be really close. They keep it clean. Cupcake gets ahead, and Nate is just stuck behind trying to pick a line. Then he goes down the inside.
The tire difference is just huge. Nate can pick up his line without anybody have anything to say about it. Like, I'm telling you, before they decide to pit, he can go to the podium and pit at the same time as them, and from there on it's like anybody race.
Dido is in the pits.
Yep,
Dido
he decided to go first,
Dido in the
but
pits.
that's too wet for me. That's too wet to get that. He's gonna lose a bunch of time. So NateOG decided to go to the inside about turn 1, makes the move done without any issue, and now he's all the way to P3, and he's fighting still with Nathan, with Cupcake. ERS burning, just earning. Yep, but he can break later than him if he want to and still get the position done, which he does, and no issue. Yep, Cupcake cannot fight this one at all, but he's gonna try to fight out.
That's a good move, and Nate also has so much more ERS to burn than Cupcake.
Yep, and now 6 seconds off. Yeah, 6 seconds off Pugs. I don't think it's gonna be possible, but Dido is right to put the medium, but the thing is, he's gonna need at least 2 laps for his medium to get to be faster. Right now, the Inter are still the faster tire, to be honest. I think about lap 20, end of lap 25, because you can tell. Check it out. It's still wet. You see?
Yeah. You can still see the wet patches
Yep.
of the racing line, and there is a dry line starting to form, but it's not quite ready for the slicks yet.
It's not.
Indeed, in a lap or two, it might be there. As Cupcake dives it into the pits, he's taking a gamble.
He's taking a gamble
it now.
So now it's all between Welshy, Pugs, Nate, and Dido. I would assume so, because Dido pitted. So how fast he is going, that's the issue. I'm gonna try. Let's see the lap data and go on Dido and see what he's putting right now.
Yeah, it's also going to be interesting to see where Dido comes out in terms of Cupcake, because Dido pit a lap earlier. Is he going to be able to overtake him, or is Cupcake going to stay in front? Looks like Cupcake is stayed in front. So not the right call there for Dido, going indeed too early.
That's not dry enough. That's not. He was a call, but he wasn't dry enough. So maybe that's
Cupcake onto new Inters.
Oh boy. Okay, that's interesting.
That is definitely the wrong choice for me.
Yeah, I will assume so, because here you gotta go unless next lap and go soft.
It is drying up.
It's drying up
super yeah, it's not drying up super quickly, but it is going to get dry enough for slicks in about 2 or 3 laps time. I think.
I agree with that. But Dido is not even going faster than anybody right now. He was 6 seconds when could not get out of the pit, and now he is 8 seconds. He lost 2 seconds in only 2 sectors. That's how bad the medium are right now. He's losing time over the guy who pit a new fresh of medium. So it's all for to win or to lose between Nate, Pugs, and Welshy. When they're gonna decide to pit, it's gonna be yeah. If I was Nate, I may not have to pit. I'm just gonna go until the end because even if they pit, maybe they're gonna be able to gain some time. I don't know. If I was Nate, I'm gonna be real. Should I take the risk though? What would you do if that was him? If that was you?
If I was Nate, I would just stay out to the end of the race because it's probably gonna get dry on around lap 30, 31-ish.
Yeah.
So that's about 4 laps of racing on a dry track with inter tires.
Yep.
If everybody pits ahead of you, that's around 10 seconds advantage you have. This should be doable.
That should be doable. It's gonna be like, I don't think they can gain like every To me, I'm gonna stay out. If I was Nate, I'm staying out no matter what and just keep going because this guy maybe if they pit, they're gonna pit maybe next lap or maybe around lap 29. And
I mean, every lap that passes by, a no stop becomes more and more plausible for both Welshy and Potts.
Yeah, and now do you know who get the fastest lap is Cupcake on the fresh inter. So the fresh inter are still quicker than the medium. So Dido is not gaining anything right now. Maybe the last 5 laps he will do, but now he's losing more than he is gaining, and now he's like 16 seconds behind, 10 seconds more than Cupcake.
Yeah,
that's how slow he is.
He's caught up to a little bit of traffic though. He has Stickman right in front of him. He might be looking to dive down the inside. Forces a mistake from Stickman there and just takes the position quite easily actually.
Yep, that is good. But now, what I want to know is like Pogs and NateOG. Who's going to be the P2 guys here? Because I don't think he can decide to stay out and maybe to win this race. Because I don't think Nate have enough tire capital to gain like 6 seconds or 7 seconds of Welshy in 6 laps. But he can do that with Pogs. Because the more he goes, the more their tire going to be like undrivable, to be honest. Because now they are almost like 70% tire wear for Pogs and Welshy. I just hope they won't have a puncture, to be honest.
Yeah, same as Kopke is battling hard with Pagoda right now over 8th place. He tried to go around the outside into turn 1. That didn't work out. Is he gonna go down the inside here? Oh, he's all over the place.
Oh, he take out at the same time. Yep, he move it.
He's gonna have to give that place back. That was not a legal move.
Yeah, but I think the game gave him the warning though, so he will keep going, I assume though, because he's on the fresher tire, so he does try not to lose time. But Dido got the wrong call here. He is losing time like crazy. I guess the Inter gonna be good until the end.
Yeah, Inter's are indeed probably gonna be good until the end.
Yep.
It looked like it was drying up pretty fast and then slowed down a little bit.
Yeah.
But now it's just not drying up at all.
Whoa.
As Cupcake almost drives into Homo who's trying to rejoin on the circuit.
Oh, fortunately. But Cupcake now is P7, which wasn't a bad call to go on fresh Inter. And Homo is on the pit. What he gonna do?
It's gonna be a double stack for Mercedes because both drivers are in the pit.
Yeah. But I know one thing. If Bugs and Welshy make it to the end with this top, so the Mercedes guys decide to go for the fresh Inter, which is a smarter choice. I think it's not wet enough, but Homer decided to go for medium. But you know what? We got Nate who is about to catch on Pugs, and almost he's gonna catching up. He's gonna get Pugs without any issue. But now is he gonna have enough time to get Welshy? He may even do so. That is if my boy. All right, let's watch this now. We have.
I mean,
yeah.
Maybe Parks have some master defense because in the rain that we don't know about.
But the thing
Welshy's in the pit.
Yeah. He decided to go. He decided to go. So now it's Pugs. So Welshy have like 6 laps to catch up to these guys. How many times he gonna lose? That's what I'm gonna wanna see. So how many times
what tire is he going on? He's
gonna
on
go
the
soft.
Tire.
Yeah, for sure.
It might work, but it still looks a little bit too wet for me.
Yep. So Welshy is going out in P4. How many seconds behind? That's what I want to see. Because I think Nate gonna get Pugs, but I don't know how many seconds. He got 13 seconds in 6 lap. This is gonna be interesting. All right.
If the tire works, it's doable.
It's doable. I agree with that. So he's 13 seconds behind and still 30 seconds behind. So NateOG, if I was him, whenever I get the first chance, I pass Pugs and just pull a gap. Because if the more he's losing time here, the more he's gonna give time for Welshy. So what I'm trying to see is what's the sector time of Welshy. He's on sector 2. Yeah, he's not that great so far.
Yeah, but you want to pass in a safe place though. You don't want to just send
of course
inside to see what happens.
But so far, Nate been showing like he's a smart driver, so I'm not worried about that. I'm sure he will do the pass like whenever it's the most convenient time to do. But so far, Welshy is not getting time. He is not getting time. He start getting now, but still not that much. I guess he's using his ERS as well. So Pugs between NateOG, which is what Alpine and Williams. Those two guys are leading our driver championship. So whoever get the most point for here gonna have a good contribution for your team principal. You're gonna love it. So Welshy is not gaining anything. He is still 13 seconds behind. Now he start getting but just few tenths. So we'll see.
Yeah,
5 laps to go.
He's gaining massively on Michigan fan though,
but
so he probably will get a podium.
Yeah. But I think he got like 5 laps to go and almost nothing he is gaining over the top 2 here. So Nate have 46%, 49, 50%. Pugs have 20%, and now maybe get the case. Now we are cooking.
I think Pugs is actually gonna stay out the whole race.
He will. There is no way of getting in now. So Nate and Pugs side by side. He decided to stay in the back, and now Nate is all over the back of Pugs. This is now or never if I was Nate, because Welshy gaining a second in this lap. So somebody went around the Mercedes of Homer, I will assume. Nate going to the inside. Try. DRS enabled now. Oh boy. Okay. Nate gonna get the DRS on this.
Pugs with the switchback.
Yep, but Nate gonna get the DRS now and ERS and can go back at this position if you want to, but it's gonna be tight. It's gonna be tight. So Pug is defending like crazy, and Welshy now gain like 2 seconds over lap. There is only 3 laps to go. Can he have enough laps to make the move? No, I don't think so. An easy move from NateOG over Pugs. He is done and dusted. NateW fastest time. He's faster than Welshy right now. So, all right, 4 more laps to go, and NateOG is our leader right now, followed by the Alpine of Pugs, and Welshy 10 seconds behind. He needs to gain 10 seconds, 9 seconds now in 3 laps or 4 laps. Basically, this is spicy.
Yeah, I think Welshy is gonna run out of time. He might catch up to the back of him, but I don't think he's gonna be able to pass
5-second penalty again. Yep. So the people who pity for soft may not win this race, to be honest. Cookman 3-second penalty.
There goes Dido.
Yep. And Dido is out. The Alpine is out. So now Pug is out of DRS now, and Welshy is now starting being the fastest one. 8 seconds to go. He needs 8 seconds to catch up to NateOG in 2 laps. Man, I'm getting emotional. This guy is gonna be his first win if he keep it on track. I don't want to be in any curse, but I'm so a fan of his, so I wish him to win this race, to be honest. After he get a spin at turn 1, get his wing damage, he replace it, stay out, get a wing damage again, replace it again, and went all the way with this. But Pugs 32 laps on intermediate. What a race the older man is putting right now. He deserved to get this P2 too, but I don't think maybe Welshy may have him in the last lap. Otherwise, it's gonna be tight. All right.
Yeah.
3 more laps to go and 6 seconds. Welshy is like a bullet right now. He's quick, so quick that it's scary.
Yeah, and if you just look on board with Pugs, he's just sliding into every single corner. There's just no grip left on these tires.
Yeah. I hope Pugs won't get a puncture, because now he's like 80%, 85% of tire wear. This is insane.
Yeah, he's definitely within that puncture range, but this is the only way for him to get
anything.
to get a shot at a win or a podium. And
Yeah.
right now he's doing an amazing job.
That is true. That is true. But you know what? Welshy is getting bigger and bigger in the rear wheel of Pugs. I can tell you that. And Alfa Romeo is having a great race. P3 and P4 for now, and even P2 and P4 possibly. Stickman, Bogota. The time is gonna be faster and faster. But now all eyes is between this guy, Welshy. Can he make it? Can he get to Pugs? He about to. He may not have enough lap to get NateOG, but he gonna get definitely Pugs on this lap. That's for sure. And he gonna have like 3 second, 4 second in just 2 laps.
Yeah, just a quick rundown of.
Pugs got disaster.
He throws away the. No, Parks, you at least gonna.
He doesn't want to get a puncture, to be honest. So now the deal is there is 2 laps to go. This lap and the last lap. Can Welshy get to NateOG for the last lap? This is gonna be spicy. I don't want to see it happen, but boy, yeah, Pugs had to pit because otherwise he may get a puncture. He's gaining. So 3.4 seconds. 1 lap and a half to go. 3.2 seconds between Welshy and NateOG. He may be able to do it. He may be able to get Nate in the last lap. I am almost sure that that may be happening.
Yeah, it's gonna be in the final sectors though, because he's still 3 seconds behind him, 2.5 seconds right now.
This sector 2 is where the softer arc is gonna be quicker, to be honest.
Yeah, this is where he's really gonna
gain
that time, and you can see he's gained a second, more than a second in sector 2.
Yeah, exactly. So he's burning all his ERS though, and NateOG had 30% weakness. He can defend 1 attack. So last lap to go, 1.4 seconds. Welshy won't have DRS here. He may have it the next straight, and he will only.
I don't think it's enough.
He will be enough in sector 2. You're gonna have to take the chance and just make up that in sector 2. But he's out of ERS, 8 seconds. So the next one he may even not have. He won't be able to pass it in the straight. So the only thing he may do is on. Whoa! What the exit he got here. 6 tenths. He may be able to do it though. Oh boy. For once I'm not for Welshy to do it. Because he's my teammate, man. Don't do it. He was not able to do it. So sector 2, everything gonna be playing around here. He's fast, quicker. He's on the side. He might be happy to doing it, but NateOG got more ERS and burn a little bit. He had to stay behind.
Oh, there's an Aston Martin stranded in the middle of the track here.
Whoa! So far so good. They pass him without any issue. So Welshy all the way behind him.
Oh,
going
is he doing it around the outside here?
Yeah, and he's done it. He's done it, boy. The type difference is just heartbreaking. But not contact. Even a little bit wide there, but still good so far. He got it. Welshy got it. Welshy gets the win, man.
On the last lap.
What
a race! Holy moly!
Smoky forward. All right, Welshy, you won this one again. Man, you could have let NateOG win it, but it's okay. Congratulations to you. It was a great race. I'm happy for that. But Nate, man, once again, you are a badass, bro. You are good, man.
He gets the podium.
Pugs get the podium. Finally, Pug got the podium in the last line. He get Cup K, and he's done about it. Lee Bloomer P5, Michigan Fan P6, Nathan P7, Stickman P8, Bugoda P9, Ghostlider P10, Quick Tongue P11, and Homer P12. So now it's time for me to go to tier 5, guys. But what a waste. NateOG, you are my driver of the day, bro. Welshy, as usual, being very well sure. I would not accept him to make it happen, but he did make it happen. Congratulations to Welshy. That was a hell of a drive there.
Yeah, he's saying that was the drive of his life.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I can really agree with that. That was a heck of a drive. So let's get out of the lobby real quick so I can go to tier 5. Man, that was awesome racing, bro. That was awesome racing.
Yeah, last lap overtake for the win in the final sector. What more do you want?
Nothing more. So Welshy P1, Nate P2, Pugs P3, Cup K P4, Lee Bloomer P5, Nathan P6, Michigan Fan P7, Stickman P8, Bugota P9, Ghostlider P10, Quick Tongue P11, Homer P12, Dido P13, Zozo P14, Scorpion P15, DNF 16, everybody has DNF. So good. All right, man. That was
Parks
a
gets the
pleasure.
fastest lap as well.
Heck of a drive, blocks. Heck of a drive, man. That was awesome.
That's a really deserved podium. Congratulations
Yes.
on that one. I'm really happy to see him get a
Yeah,
podium.
I am too. I am really too. So that was, guys. Thank you for tuning up. It's gonna go and get ready for tier 5. I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna go to the lobby. Thank you once again, Dutchy. Your last word.
Yeah, what a race we've had, and overtake on the last lap for the win. Nate almost getting his first win, heartbreak on the last lap for him, but congratulations to Welshy, Nate, and Parks for getting on the podium.
That is sure. Alright, guys. Love and see you next time. Go to tier 5. It's about to start. So, you got it. Bye.
Woo! What a race! Yeah, good luck, mate. Yes, thank you. Hope you have a dry race.